4 out of 10. The cast is obviously great, and they all give good enough performances. I mean, they're not like standout, but a lot of that is probably because of the movie they're in and the characters that they have and the writing and the direction and just the movie that they're in. Um, but that's about it. That's all I can really say that's good. I mean, like, it's maybe got like a couple laughs. I mean, I went with my mom and my dad hated it, but he stayed awake. My mom liked it and stayed awake, I'm pretty sure is what she said, but I did not like it, and I fell asleep during it. Because now I'm starting to realize that I think I've just seen so much, or maybe too much, to where if I don't like it, nothing's keeping me awake, because I I'm a very tired person. But I know that I can because, like, last night with The Strangers, I saw that at 8 o'clock. This was at 7:30, and I stayed awake all throughout that. And then, once I get home, I stay awake longer. Because, like, I've gotten a little bit better with staying awake. I used to fall asleep, like, between 8 and 10. Now I can kind of fall asleep between, like, 10 and 12. But, like, I know last night I went to the movie at 8. I stayed awake during it. I came home. I stayed awake a little longer. So I know it's possible, and I know it's just when it's a bad movie. I mean, last year, there was only one, and it was Valerian, and I don't know why. But this year, it's been, like, The Post, A Wrinkle in Time, this, I think something else, but I can't remember it. But those... Black Panther. Yeah, so it's like if I don't like it very much and like I think it's if I get the idea of what it is, like with The Post, I already knew my opinion and what it was, and so I didn't really I didn't think that had any reason to stay awake, or like with A Wrinkle in Time, I knew what that was going to be, but it did take me to, because I like Chris Pine enough, it took me to this isn't really a spoiler. It's a Disney movie. Finding him, like the second after we found him, I fell asleep, and then like with this, I got through a good portion of it because it was a little bit earlier, but still a little bit later than usual. Usually I like to go to like 7s or something, or less than 7:30. Just at some point I just was like, this is done. Oh, Red Sparrow, but that was just because it progressively got worse and worse. But yeah. Anyways, it's not very well directed, not very well written. It's not very funny. The it, what is there to say? There's nothing really good about this. When I saw Amazon Studios at the beginning, I was like, oh no, because like I don't think I've seen that much from Amazon Studios, but when I think of Amazon Studios, I think of like The Big Sick, or my personal favorite, Manchester by the Sea. And I'm like, man, they're doing good movies, and they're not doing much. They're probably doing a lot, and they're probably not only doing good movies. But I was like, ooh, they did Manchester by the Sea and Big Sick. It's gonna be good, and then it wasn't. Yeah. So I mean, great cast that give decent enough performances, but basically everything else sucks. But I think undemanding audiences might find this a little more enjoyable than me. And it's not that bad necessarily. Like, honestly, if it was just a little bit, like, I guess, better directed, a little more smooth and direct, like execution and story, and funnier, might actually be halfway decent. Like, okay, like maybe at barely fresh or above that. I don't know, but it's almost there, you know. And the director is Joel Edgerton's brother, Nash Edgerton, which I believe the only other movie that he's done. I looked, and I think he's just done a bunch of music videos aside from The Square, maybe the US version, but he's from Australia, so probably the Australian version. But then I know there was a Square that came out last year that was nominated for Best Foreign, so I don't know. But I think that he's only done that The Square, whichever one that is, and then this. And that wasn't a comedy, I'm pretty sure. I think I know what it is now that I think about it, because I figure Joel Edgerton's probably in it. So, yeah. Um, First time director, and then some not so good writers, but like they did like one thing. They did like, I think they did Warrior maybe, and that I haven't seen, but it got good reviews. But aside from that, I don't think they've really done anything good. So it just, it's a misfire all around. And I can see people being very disappointed with the cast, but to be honest, how much of this cast has ever done comedy before? Not much. Like, I don't think I can really recall any of the. Amanda Seyfried did Ted 2, maybe some other stuff. But, like, David Oyelowo, I mean, maybe he has, but that's not what he's known for. Charlize Theron, maybe she has, but that's not what she's known for. And Joel Edgerton, maybe he has, but that's not what he's known for. And then some other people too. Maybe they have, but that's not what they're known for. So this, I mean, maybe it would, and like the plot was so like cliche, unoriginal, predictable. There was actually one thing involving a certain character that I was like, man, it'd be cool if that happened, and then it happened, and I didn't think in a million years it would happen, but then it did, like exactly how I predicted it, and like the way that it was revealed happened the way that I thought that it would happen, and I was like, really? I was that spot on? Like, it was just a stupid thing with a character that I didn't think was gonna happen. Um, yeah, so sorry that this is so long, but overall, aside from the cast and maybe some decent performances from them, there's nothing else to watch here. 4 out of 10, and that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Press that like button if you liked the video. Press that subscribe button if you like me. Comment below. Have you seen this? If you have, what you think about it. My friend canceled once again for Sunday. Moved it to tonight. Canceled for tonight. It might be Monday. But to be honest, I don't know why I keep pointing it out, because I'm just going to see game night with him again because I wanted to see it again. I don't even know if he's seen it. If he's seen it and we're taking this long to figure something out, then that would be really stupid. But I don't think he's seen it, because he doesn't like go see a bunch of movies, and a lot only because I go with him or because I recommend to him. But because of that, I think I'm gonna get actually all the releases done in an opening weekend. So I'm hoping to see the Hurricane Heist tomorrow. I'm really excited to see that because I was not excited to see A Wrinkle in Time, and then it ended up sucking. I was kind of excited to see The Strangers, and it ended up being pretty good. One of the better movies of the year, surprisingly. And then I was kind of excited to see this, but I didn't really expect it to be that good, and then the reviews weren't that good. But The Hurricane Heist, I am so, like, especially now that I know that it's probably going to be the second best, or one of the best, or maybe the best of the weekend. I'm so excited to see it now, more so than before. But before, I was excited because it looked like it was going to be Sharknado that you just so happened to be able to see in the theaters, which is awesome. So, yeah. All right. Now that's officially it. Once again, thanks for watching. I'm pretty sure that's all the onesies I needed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.